I should hurry to Lacey Towers before the cops destroy all the evidence from the crime scene Penguin mentioned.
Hello and welcome everybody. This is your Zero just in time for more Batman Arkham Origins. In the last episode, we completed the Penguin's We completed the final offer hunting down the Penguin, even though we didn't really hunt down the Penguin. That ended up being a bust, so now we have to go to Lacey Towers and investigate a murder of the Black Mask, apparently. And we're not going to talk to that guy. When we talk to this guy, we'll start the anarchist quest. We'll start the anarchist side quest. And I'm not doing that right now. That's not part of the main quest, and this is a big enough game as it is. So having to do all that would be kind of add on to the largeness of the game. So yeah, and actually, can we fly? Yeah, we can just fly to Lacey Tower, so. About to do things the long way. That would have been even longer. But yeah. This is what the fast travel looks like. It's pretty much the same no matter what. And yeah, that's basically an overglorified loading screen.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile
satellite
dish, probably on a rooftop.
Let's see. Nope. Okay, so here we gotta fight the cops. And let's see how well we do right now against 3 people. Been a couple days, so I might be a little rusty again, but it doesn't look like I'm that bad. Being hacky. And there we go.
Rubio, what's your 20? On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
There's men on the balcony. That could be my way in.
Okay. Keep hitting the wrong buttons.
I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call it first response. First pickings on the loot, but none of the glory. Me, I take the loot over the glory any day.
Right there, we can use double takedown, or just take down 2 guys at once. Not sure if it's possible to do anything higher, considering. I'm going to go ahead and release the towers and start the next quest. Or mission, whatever you want to call it. So here are in Lacey Towers. We need to head this way. It's in Sony. Yeah, we're heading the right way. Okay, so here are Sionis' safe house, which apparently wasn't that safe since he's, well.
The police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask, but why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up.
So go into the evidence scanner and we'll start scanning for evidence. Okay.
This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field.
Right there's our next one.
I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here.
Huh. We're gonna go down here for the next one. I think I said this before, but I really like these kinds of
Spread as a
missions.
result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence.
I like how it started off showing the penguin and it became this unknown figure.
The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair.
That's clever.
This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height. But the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground.
Ooh, what's
These
this?
fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room. But these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why?
So one thing I want to say real quick before we get too much further into this, just because it's kind of in relation. I've been watching an anime called Death Note. Starting yesterday actually. And for those of you who don't know, Death Note is about this guy who gets a thing called a Death Note and gets followed around by a god of death, and he can basically write names in the Death Note and kill people. And he's getting hunted down by this one guy who doesn't have a name, who you don't know the name of, or anyone knows the name of, and all this stuff. So this guy's supposed to be like a genius detective or something like that, and he keeps pulling all this information out of nowhere. It's crazy. You go watch it. At least with Batman, they try to at least, here is where you can find that. It's.
Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along.
I'm serious. It's crazy how much nonsense they pull out, just to try to keep the story going.
The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me.
But it's good nonetheless. I mean, I'm liking it so far. But yeah, so I didn't read at all what he said there. What was that one? That's True polish. Was he being dragged away? I think that's what it looked like.
Doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone struggled to shoot her. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them.
Ooh.
I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Okay, so Father, I tried to scrub through the crime scene. So now we can scrub through the crime scene, and as you can see, it's still kind of broken up. So I think what will end up happening is when you get to the end of this one, you'll actually skip to the next one. Yeah. So we had the shooter there, and so yeah. And we have our evidence here.
Fabric
So that connects.
The intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues.
So we have up there, which is the kitchen counter. Well.
This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation
Ooh.
suggests it's been here for several days.
Yeah.
If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
What is this? There you go. Oh, what's this? Huh. let's see this real quick. So we got the first part of the crime scene done. Just gotta connect everything else together, I guess. What's this? Looks like she was talking on her cell phone.
She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask. But this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Okay. So we finished the crime scene investigation, which is probably one of the funnest That's probably one of the funnest one of the funnest of those to do is that one. I think that might be the last one that's required. There we go. Okay, there we go. There, wow, that did not work. And I keep. Okay, so the only way we can get to the Batcave is through fast traveling to it. So go ahead and do that. Now I gotta find something to talk about. I don't think I talked about I don't think I talked about the Batcave. I really like the way it's all interconnected, like it is.
Remember, if you use
Like
that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
Not interconnected, but connected along the edge here. I like the way it looks. Did a good job. Did a good job designing the layout of Gotham. I guess the second half of Gotham, considering the first half is just Arkham City. I think half of Arkham City was destroyed through like a flood or an earthquake or something. So yeah, I guess recreating that part was pretty easy. It was pretty cool. But not. It was somewhat easy for certain parts, somewhat harder for other parts. They had to kind of make sure all the buildings are in the right spot. They did a good job. Now that we have that, can we access other bat suits now? Yep, there we go. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, I forgot we can't do that. Wow. We gotta do New Game Plus in order to do that. Excuse me. So you need to head to GCPD, which I believe is... Where is it? Oh, it's down here in the Burnley. So we'll need to fly down here, and I'll try to get the access point, and the radio tower. Excuse me. Okay, so real quick. One thing I don't think I've shown off yet is we can hit backspace to set up a waypoint. And on the map you see this little spot here is a waypoint.
Delta 82, report. Delta 44.
And basically, it's what we set up as our personal objective. You can set these up on anywhere. I don't think you need to even have a specific area. Like, you don't have to have a marked area on your map set up or anything. You can just kind of. Let me see. Can you? No. You have to have all the points of interest on your map. Wow. Yeah. There we go. I wonder if I've explained the grapnel accelerator yet. Basically, whenever you're in the air, whenever you're grappling in there, if you hit space twice, you can activate it and you go much faster. Excuse me, and you'll even leap into the air when you reach the edge. It's very useful for getting around town very fast. It was very useful in Arkham City, but in Arkham City you had to unlock it, whereas in this game you start off with it, which is a bit of a continuity error. Damn it. And there you go. And finish him off with a combo. Ooh!
Hello again. I'm afraid you'll find I've stepped things up considerably. Means I think our time together is drawing to a close. It's been fun, Batman. But all good things must come to an end.
How do we get to this one again? We need detective vision for this. Am I? Yeah, I think I am gonna need it. If I remember correctly, this is the one I'm thinking of. It requires the remote claw. Nope, yeah, there you go. Oh.
Recognizing when you've been beaten is the first step on the road to self-improvement.
There we go. And I believe what we can do is if we decide to zip line. There we go. And go ahead and do that. Impropriety.
Don't make mistakes, Batman. Just like I promised. Tread carefully.
And I don't know where to go from here. Do we go through there or do we go back? Nope. There we go. So I hit 2 there.
Oh boy, you sure showed that trait who's in charge.
I think I may have mentioned it before, but in case I haven't, it was one of those guys I just really want to punch in the face and just, Probably more than just punch in the face, probably like just leave hospitalized and comatose for like the rest of his life.
Another day, another door. They're just no match for you.
It's like he's just.
But how did I was sure you'd fail. No one is this lucky.
You need to stop this.
Stop what? Cleaning up the streets? Ensuring the GCPD actually does its job? removing corruption from the system? Was it one of those in particular you took issue with, or all of them?
You're using the data you've stolen to blackmail people.
So, it gets the job done. It's certainly kinder than the meetings you're so fond of doling out. Think on that.
So there you go. So we got the back wing drop point.
How?
Excuse me. We got new relay points here.
Pedestrian. Try and put some effort into it at least.
And let me see if I can get out this way. It's maybe. Okay, so whoa. And I did not mean to do that. Okay, so we need to get out this way, I guess. It's not sure how. Well, there may have been something I didn't see up here. I'm up here? No. Can't climb onto the tower. Oh, there's a door there. You got something to level up, so I think I said we're gonna level this up. Multi-ground takedown. So whenever we have enemies on the ground, if our combo meter is up high enough, we can push T, and instead of doing our normal takedown and taking down one guy, we press E and press T instead to take down multiple guys, assuming they're all on the ground. I actually like this one a lot. We can use right control to turn hints on, so that tells us when we can use it, or we can turn it off. I think I'm gonna have it off for this one because it's not that hard to use. You just have to stretch your hand over the T, or stretch your finger over. Excuse me.
Guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in.
Don't.
Understood. Thanks.
Okay, so right here we have another outdoor predator mission. Gotta make sure to get rid of that guy. Oh, all these guards. We gotta do it in a peaceful manner. Or peaceful as far as Batman is concerned, which basically means choking the guy until he passes out. Or in Frank Miller's case, yelling "goddamn Batman" at everyone, at a 12-year-old kid. It's funny how you know certain things, and I think these guys may... Oh. Good they didn't see me. Okay, so real quick, we have our new concussion grenade, which we can actually use on that guy. He had notice I didn't expect the thing, he's knocked out. Except he's not. And instead I just really completely blew that. Come on, hit the guy with... I'm really hoping I can do this. Ah! You got back up! Get this guy! Knock him out, knock him out. Okay, now let's get out of here. We're hoping I can just punch my way out of that one. Got this guy's good and silently take him out. Actually, no, we'll just go knockout smash. And there we go.
Attention available units. We got a call of a violent crime. Still waiting on location details.
Okay, so we gotta get behind this guy and if we fish him off. This and oh. threat level is high. We did pretty decent for what happened there. Actually, my first time going through here when I first played through this, I did not do that good at all. Like, I mean, we were talking about like a couple tries here to get it right, and I don't know what I did then that just made it fail. I pretty much did that exact same thing, except instead of taking out the guy at the door, I took him out last. Excuse me. Anyway, you kind of have to take that you do have to use the concussion grenade on that guy, unless you want to take damage. And wow, that really with the textures, that just texture popping, I cannot tell. I know this game has a little bit of popping in it, but where do we need to head to? Oh, there you go. Broken wall. I should be able to tell that from how many holes were in there. Jeez.
Yeah, probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over.
So...
Loeb understood. The problem is Gordon ain't a team player. Yeah, how do you expect us to survive on a comp stop?
This won't be easy, but if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers...
the camera's jittering.
Without being discovered.
Okay. The camera was jittering when we were on the what you call it, the elevator. Not a good thing. I just realized how far we're into this. I'll probably go ahead and end the episode off here for now. So the next episode will continue through the building, and you'll deal with this. So yeah. Until then, I'll see you guys later.